Hi, folks. This is Elgin Subway Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant. For some time now, you loyal subscribers and viewers have been asking me to give a drawing lesson, a tutorial, and I've been putting you off, but this time I'm definitely going to do one. And the name of this lesson is Drawing Superman's Cape. It's really a tutorial about how to draw fabric, and it's of particular interest to comic book artists. It's a very simple method, so just kind of follow along. Here's what you do. You start out drawing a random squiggly shape. I just drew one. I'm going to show it to you. Okay, this is a random squiggly shape. Had no idea what I was going to draw, yet I just drew that. Okay. What you do next, just draw a point at the top. Now this point, if you see this point at the top, it's going to be a point of reference. Okay? It's going to be where everything converges, so to speak. Okay, you can even turn the paper this way, and do the next step. And what you do is you just take that point, for example, and make all of those squiggly lines just meet up with that point. So now we have this. Okay? Next thing you do, you kind of fill in this space here in between, and you can do it kind of randomly. Let's see. Come here. Just do a series of straight, or curved lines here, here, here. Okay. Sort of like that. Now here's what this is. I noticed this morning when I went into the bathroom, I looked at the way the fabric just kind of rests on a towel rack. This is basically what it does. You have a series of curved lines, you have a series of straight lines, and it converges to a point. This point was the point of the towel rack that was, just hanging there on the door. This is a very simple way to free-handedly draw folds in fabric. Now there's different types of fabric that's going to react different ways, but this is just something very basic that you can apply. Now I said I would teach you how to draw Superman's cape based on this, so if you were drawing Superman's cape from the back view, you would use the same principle, only first you might do 2 points. Okay? These are going to be the points where the shoulders meet. Next, try and kind of make those 2 points meet, kind of like a smile, almost. Okay? Next, draw at the bottom on each side, or rather at each point, there's little squiggly lines. I'm doing them very fast here. And you apply the same principles of going to each point, and making those lines meet, making straight lines rather, meet the squiggly lines. Kind of like that. Next step would be to fill in the inside of those squiggly lines. Sort of like that, if you notice. The middle part, you can just draw a random shape. Kind of like that. Okay, also at the top here, you can draw a few more lines. Now that's it. That's how the cape would look from the back. Okay, of course, I'm doing this kind of sloppy here just so you get the idea. This would be, like I said, it's sloppy. This is the arms, this is probably the neck area. But you see how that cape just kind of in a more realistic kind of fashion, just kind of folds randomly. That's basically what fabric does. And this is a very simple way to start thinking about that. What I encourage you to do and encourage you to practice, just hang a piece of fabric randomly over a towel rack, over a chair, let it hang and notice what happens with the folds. You'll find out very quickly that you'll see these type of shapes. It's not going to be these exact shapes, of course, but they're going to be very simple. And once you begin to see them and recognize them and know what to look for, drawing fabric is something that's going to become very easy, not only to copy, but if you are a visual artist, a comic book artist, or even a caricature artist, and you want to draw drapery out of your head, you can very easily use these principles as a model to help you construct your drawing. So I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, send me an email, write a post, on the bottom, and I'll try to clarify it more. This is Elgin Subway Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant.